only one of them could be the number one. But I think Man City's goalkeeper, he's excellent, isn't he? He's a big chap, so I might think about him. But yeah, I think it's too early in the season after
Yeah, I
one
see.
game to
Obviously,
really
yeah.
know how players are playing.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'd probably choose the Man City chap.
yeah. Somebody that's come up recently, and it's made everyone think about their winning, the club winning the Premier League, giving the Premier League a shock years ago. It was at Leicester City, and it's Jamie Vardy. I think he scored a goal in his last appearance
against
recently.
Tottenham.
Was it with
Against Tottenham.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So with Tottenham, do you think we're going to see a repeat of of
Nah,
that 2013?
I don't
No.
think so. That comes once in a lifetime. That
Yeah,
2013 of a thing comes once in a lifetime. A lot of people are saying Ipswich might do the same thing, but nah.
yeah,
That 2013 Leicester was just, they had three players in that team. Three players. They had Kante, they had Riyad Mahrez, and they had Jamie Vardy. Every other player in the team were experienced, but the whole team were looking at those three and they were upping their performance every game to the standard of those three. And that was what I felt won them that league.
I think there was another player in that squad called Walter. I can't remember that's his first or last name. Does anyone remember him?
Drink
Walter?
water. Danny drink water.
Drink water. Yeah, that's it. Drink water. Yeah.
Yeah. Danny
He,
Drinkwater is not that spectacular. You
you
know
know,
why Danny Drinkwater was seen and was up there? Because Kante was doing his dirty job.
right.
So sometimes some players make you look exceptionally good, but they are the one covering up for you. They're doing all your dirty jobs. What Kante was doing was neutralizing attacks. And when he neutralizes attack, the ball goes to Drinkwater. Drinkwater send the pass. If Kante is not neutralizing those attacks, how will Drinkwater be able to get the pass across?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. So we could say Kante was doing all the heavy lifting.
Kante, that's why he won the Premier League player for that year.
Right.
He did all the dirty job. And when he gets the job, sometimes he doesn't necessarily have to give it to Drinkwater. He goes himself and make the last pass that end up in the net.
Yeah.
So more or less, Kante won it for them that year. But I'll
Yeah.
say Kante and Riyad Mahrez. And that's why, if you notice, the following year, Chelsea got Kante, and I think City got Riyad
Man,
Mahrez trade off.
Man City, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So there was something that I said I was going to come back to when we was talking earlier on, and it was about Lukaku. I know somebody that doesn't think Lukaku is a good striker, and he's smiling right now. So
Well, I'm smiling because
prove me wrong.
well, I think you're libeling me. I mean, I'm sure you're not, but I don't really remember saying that. When we first mentioned him, his name was mentioned a little while ago today.
Yeah.
My instinct was he's a really good player,
Oh,
and
that's good.
because he's been playing out in Italy, isn't he? I don't
Oh,
know whether
yeah.
he's gone back to Italy or what. He's still on Chelsea's books, I think. But yeah, I actually think he is a good player. But maybe his relationship with Chelsea failed, and sometimes a player will still be a very good player, but they can't really do it where they're supposed to be playing. So I've got nothing against him at all. I think on his day he was very good. I mean, he went to Man U as well, didn't he? Before he went to Italy, I believe.
Yeah.
But
I
no,
think
I
I,
think
I was the one that said it that he's not a good striker.
Oh, was it you that said it?
Yeah.
Oh,
all
well,
right. League before he went to Italy, I believe.
Yeah.
But no, I think
I was the one that said it. That he's not a good striker.
Oh, was it you that said it? Oh,
oh
well,
right, yeah.
well,
You did libel me.
I do apologize.
If you look
Yeah,
at it,
that's quite
a
right,
lot of
cuz.
people regard him as one of the best in the world.
Right.
Why? Because he's played for Chelsea. He's done well with Everton. He's gone to United. He's not really done anything in United.
No,
Then he's gone to Italy. He's won the league in Italy. So a lot of people regard him as one of the best in the world, but I don't see him as a complete striker. But people regard him as one of the best, but I don't see him as a complete striker.
No.
Right, I see what you mean. Yeah. Now there's something else in the news. And I don't remember if I posted it earlier enough for everyone to see. It's the PFA Awards for 2024, and it was
I knew he was going to win it. I knew he was going to win it.
Phil Foden. Phil Foden won it. Last week we talked about I don't know if it was the nominations that we talked about last week, Trevor, where we mentioned Maino and Olise and Saka was there as well. Do you remember? Cole Palmer was there as well. Do you remember, Trevor? What we talked about it last week?
Well, it's I don't remember too much about what we said last week, but I'm not surprised Foden won. I mean, he's an excellent player. I mean, talking of him and Man City, but relating it back to the Leicester thing when they won it in 2016, I think it was. It's going to be interesting this time because Man City, their case is going to be looked at. All the offences they've made under financial fair play, it's been looked at in September. Now, the very real chance, and I think it's more likely than not, is they're going to be hammered with a points deduction. I mean, it could even be relegation to the Championship, which I doubt. But I don't think they're going to possibly win it this year because win the Premier League, because I think they're going to be looking at, if you think of Everton, they got, was it 6 points, and then it was adjusted a bit for what they did. I mean, Man City have had about 112, problems in their dealings. Yeah. So maybe I'll be wrong, but it wouldn't surprise me if they get really hammered and almost put right out of the race. So it will be interesting to see whether Arsenal, who might be the next favourites, actually come good, or whether a team does come from, nowhere like Leicester did, to make it really interesting. Or, of course, Liverpool could do well as well. But I think, I mean, I know we've mentioned Phil Foden. They've still got their great players, but I don't think they would necessarily win the league again this coming season if they do get hammered. But, I think Foden was a good choice. I would have had thoughts about Elise, as you say, and one or two others. But in a minute, I'd like to say a few words about Palace's game last Saturday. Last Saturday, was it, or Sunday? Right. Sunday, wasn't it? Against who did we play on Sunday? Brentford. Yeah, I'd like to say one or two things about that, if I may.
Yeah.
Shall I do that now?
Just before you say that, Trevor. Palace has just released a new kit. Are you aware?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So carry on then. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't go to Brentford. Kimberly did go with Paul, my boy Paul, and they go with a group of friends. Now, a couple of things to mention. First of all, I don't know whether you saw the game. It was live on Sky, but the referee, he refereed, I think, 7 or 8 games in the Prem last season, but otherwise he's a new ref, Sam Barrett, I think his name. And I don't like to criticise refs. I'm the first